YouTube, Mr. Black Mamba 305 here with you again. And like I told you, I dropped a video earlier on incident where a gentleman was shooting from his car because he felt threatened. I told you guys I'm going to do a couple more of these videos, try to get the channel out there, do some commentary on stuff that I love to watch, that I watch anyways. Today is going to be a second video similar to the first one. Again, guys, I'm a two-way channel. I love firearms. I love the two-way community. I want to see everyone safe. I want to see everyone, doing the right thing. So today we're actually going to watch a video, another video here in Orlando. It seems like the previous video was in Miami, Florida on I-95, and this one is in Orlando, Florida. It seems like I'm from Miami, so it seems like a lot of crazy people are in Miami. So a lot of the videos that you're probably going to see are out of the state. I'm going to try to do a couple of the videos that are from other places, but the ones that I'm interested in right now is from Miami, Florida. There's always a story coming out of Florida for one thing or another. Florida and New York are kind of two crazy places. So today we're gonna watch a video. We're gonna watch it to its entirety. Then we're gonna go over it. Talk about the do's and don't. And as a responsible firearm owner, what you definitely shouldn't do. With that said, let's watch a video.
A dash cam records a driver and his
He's
passenger
driving with his
reacting
friend.
to a sports car behind them, driving aggressively. The driver with the dash cam
So he actually bumped them with his car.
an illegal in Florida,
So he
causing the tailgating driver.
so right off the rip, we can see that he actually the guy was probably tailgating him. It's true, but he brake checked the guy. And again, like it says, it's illegal in Florida. He has that on his on his webcam. Brake check him. The guy hit him.
An illegal in Florida.
Now he's giving the guy the finger, escalating it.
The sports car driver speeds past, but a short while later, they meet up again. And this time, the driver with the dash cam claims the driver of the sports car threat.
All right, so we're gonna watch it in entirety, but as I'm going on, I'm coming up with things. So first and foremost, guys, now if you're on the road, number one, de-escalation is a thing. Okay, you guys can't escalate situations. If you're driving, going about your business, if you look on the road right now, you see there's a lot of space. There's no reason for you to brake check anybody. Go about your business, do what you need to do, get to where you need to get there safely, and avoid any confrontation like that whatsoever. So personally, just watching this video, I say that he's in the wrong. Like, if I was a cop and he came in and say there was a shooting, he fell for his life, he felt that his life was in danger, I would actually lock him up. I'm gonna be honest with you. First of all, he lives in Florida, so he knows that you can't brake check people. If somebody's tailing you, yes, it might be annoying and it might be stupid of that person to do, but you cannot brake check people. You brake check somebody that's behind you. Florida's a no fault state, meaning if you hit someone, it doesn't matter if they brake check you or not. You're automatically wrong. It doesn't matter what, unless on the dash cam. That's why a lot of people have dash cam now in Florida, front, forward, and rear facing dash cam. If you can prove that, hey, this person was just behind me, behind me. But if it shows that you brake checked them for no reason, you can get in trouble. It is silly, but it is what it is.
Why allegedly
So now he brake checked the guy, and the guy hits him. What he should have did was just move on, let the guy go past him. And if you live in Florida, guys, or Miami, you guys know the worst drivers in the world live in Miami and all of Florida. They will go 20 miles an hour in the left lane. And as soon as you try to speed up, they will speed the hell up whatever speed you're going. And then when you get back behind them, they will go back to 20 miles an hour. That is actually a thing in Florida, especially in Miami. Nobody wants you to get past them no matter how slow you're going. So I know what he did was wrong. Now he escalated the situation. Now from just going, to just going about his business, let the man go about his business. Now he brake checked the guy. The guy hits him accidentally. Now he's getting pissed. Now the guy is saying, "Hey, I have a gun. Look what you did to me."
makes the call his bluff and follows the allegedly gun-toting motorist, which prompts the sports car driver to send a second, much clearer warning.
Shows his firearm.
But this driver
He takes out his firearm.
is also toting a weapon. And when the other motorist
Recipe for disaster.
a third time
Takes it out again, brandishing.
does the unthinkable.
In traffic.
Jesus, yep.
Guys, if you guys are watching this, lesson learned. Florida is not a real place. You come to Florida and you do anything like that, guys, more than likely you're going to get in trouble. Number one, if you are driving in your vehicle, if you're walking on the street and you can see your firearm on your under your shirt, it's called printing. That is illegal. You supposed to wear clothes that conceal. It's called a conceal permit for a concealed weapon. You can carry a knife, you can carry a gun, you can carry an AR-15 or a shotgun. As long as you conceal it properly on your person, you are good to go. You can put a shotgun in your pants, walk around with it, and as long as nobody really doesn't notice, you are A-OK until you have to use it. But guys, it's called a concealed permit for a weapon. It is not something that you go around toting like it's the Wild Wild West. We don't do that. And Florida has a reputation for a lot of crazies. We want to get away from that. Just like how New York has a reputation for crazy. We don't want that. We want a safe state. We want a safe county, the county of Dade and Miami. So first of all, once he brake checked the guy, now the guy it's an ego thing. The guy says, okay, you brake check me. I had to hit your car. You know what I mean? First of all, they both were wrong. The guy shouldn't be tailing him and he shouldn't be brake checking. They're both wrong. If you look on this video right now, look at the space behind him. And previously, look at the space in front of him. He could have pulled over. He could have drove and gone about his business. Both of them could have done the same. And this situation would have been escalated to what it turned into. Now, the guy gets in front of him, showing him his firearm. It's an ego thing now. Who's as the biggest, now he's taking out his, and now he's saying, let's go. And it's never going to end well.
Aims at his car. He fires 4 rounds through his windshield, sending shards of glass everywhere.
All right, so let's watch this again. So the guy shows him his gun a couple times. He takes out his firearm.
Gun a third time.
There you go.
This driver does the unthinkable.
Takes out his gun, middle of traffic.
Driver takes his hands off the wheel, aims the silver car,
Takes his hand off the wheel. Look at his friend in the corner, ducking. Yeah. Now, you're in a car. You're going 60, 70 miles an hour because he's speeding up to chase the guy. You're taking your hands off the wheel. Look at the traffic. I know you guys can't see, but on this side of the traffic, guys, is oncoming traffic. You can easily run off the road and into oncoming traffic. Why? Because you're trying to shoot at somebody that's going about his business. Now you shoot, you hurt somebody, you get into an accident, your car flips 15 times, your friend passes away, you know, I'm not saying his friend would pass away, but I'm saying your friend passed away, you lose your life. This man is gonna go about his business, and he's not gonna tell anybody about it. He's not gonna tell anybody he was involved. He's just gonna go home to his wife and kids, pretend, watch it on the news that you passed away with your friend. You caused a 10-car pileup, and he's gonna go about his business. Guys, when there's firearms involved, I've always said it in my vlogs, in my two-way gun talk. When there's firearms involved, guys, you got to learn to de-escalate. First thing you got to do when you own a firearm, you get in a situation, hey guys, I'm sorry, man, I apologize. If I stepped on your foot, if I said something wrong, I do apologize. It's not being a wussy. It's being a man. It's being an adult and saying, hey, I apologize if I did something wrong to you. I can see that you're carrying. Listen, man, I'm carrying too. I don't want to escalate the situation. Let's just squash it here. Accept my apologies. If the person can't accept your apologies, try to walk away. And if you have to defend yourself, then you have to defend yourself. Guys, we're not promoting any kind of violence whatsoever. So again, a scenario like this, I think he was wrong. I think the other motorists were wrong, and they both did things that they shouldn't have done. Anytime, first of all, you shouldn't have brake checked that guy. All right, that guy shouldn't have been tailing him. Once the guy goes past him, The guy shouldn't have been toting a gun. You go past him, you should have gone about your business. Now, if they go to court and a shootout happens, the judge is going to say to the guy in the other car, "Why didn't you just go keep going? Why did you slow down? Why did you take out your gun? Why did you slow down? You could have gone about your business." So he would have gotten time if there was some kind of serious incident that people lost their lives. You know what I mean? If he had taken the life of someone, the judge would have said the same thing to him. He would have said, "Why didn't you exit off the turnpike? Why didn't you call 911? Why didn't you move over to a different lane?" There's so many scenarios in this thing. And when guns are involved, guys, you have to be especially vigilant of what another person is doing. Especially you have to have this discernment to say, you know what, I'm not going to escalate the situation. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to go home to my family. I'm going to go home to my kids and live to see another day. So that's pretty much the message today, guys. Let's finish watch this.
It's the incident to the police.
And then he has the audacity to report. I mean, he should report incident to the police because you don't know if somebody got shot. He would if he drove away because he's just firing randomly. You know what I mean? Here's a car pulling up right behind him, right here. There's a car right here pulling up. So he's getting ready to start shooting. This guy might be starting ready to speed up to go past him and then might be in the line of fire. Because if somebody's pulling up on you and you're busy shooting and the adrenaline is going, then this guy's speeding past you. Technically, that guy might not even see what's going on. You know what I mean? He's in his vehicle on his phone, listening to his music, talking to his wife. He doesn't know what's going on in the car next to him internally in the car. And then you drive by and you're right in the line of fire. This is not responsible, guys. So if you guys are driving in Florida, somebody takes out their gun, guys, de-escalate. De-escalate in a car means slow down, exit, call 911, speed up, get away from whatever is giving you a hard time, or escalate the situation and just move away from it. So both of these people are in the wrong. If I was in a situation, like I said, guys, in my previous video, get away, drive away, be done with it. Don't be a part of it. You know what I mean? So
Claims he felt threatened and was acting in self-defense. According to Marco, he holds a valid Florida concealed carry permit.
and saying that you hold a valid concealed carry permit doesn't mean anything. All right? Just because you hold a valid Florida permit doesn't give you the right to just swing it like it's a Wild Wild West. You know what I mean? It makes absolute no sense. Just because you have, a certificate that says you're a doctor, don't mean you can operate on anybody, everybody. You might be a doctor of pediatrics, you might be a doctor of the foot, you might be a doctor of the hand, you might be a doctor of the brain. Don't mean that you specialize in every part of the body. Just because you have a permit do not mean that you can just go out shooting at anybody. That's the misconception and one of the misconceptions in the 2A community. Oh, I have a concealed permit. I can do whatever I want. It doesn't work like that. All right. And so we want to use this channel to educate people on on having a firearm. It's not just having the firearm and going to the range and shooting off a couple rounds. It's knowing the laws that pertain to you carrying that firearm in your respective states, county, municipality, or whatever the case might be. In Florida, Florida is not really a lenient place. You do some things, you might get the chair, you might get life, or it depends. So don't come to Florida, anywhere, just acting, a fool when it comes to, toting firearms. Guys, with that said, that's going to be the end of the video for today. Appreciate you guys joining. Again, it's a series of videos that I want to start making. I'm going to start cranking them out. I love doing it. Hopefully the channel takes off. Hopefully you guys can help me by go ahead, liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. If there's any paid advertisement, go and click on help the channel out. Best thing you can do, guys, is just give a like, put me in algorithms, and subscribe to the channel. With that said, Mr. Black Mamba 305 signing out. Thank you, fam. Even his friend is saying you're crazy. Are you crazy?
Fire.
His friend is surprised, like, what?
And dangerous situation that shows how quickly things can escalate from small acts of road rage to the use of a deadly weapon.
No, guys, it's not worth it. Mr. Blackmore 305 signing out. Thank you.